Okay, it's I think it's day 22, 23. I can't keep track anymore. It's Monday morning, September 12th. I'm here at the Davenport shelter. I just dropped out of the Smokies today. 2,000 feet downhill today. Really beat the shit out of my feet. I shouldn't cuss on my videos, but that's what it did. Davenport shelter is not all that cool. It's got this weird fencing. I'll show you here in just a minute, which is kind of creepy. There's obviously some bear activity or something going on here where they've decided to put up chain link fence and a big gate over the front of the shelter, which it is what it is. It's pretty, no curb appeal, that's for sure. But I'm also going to be here alone tonight, it looks like. I know that there's nobody behind me because I just walked 15 miles basically downhill all day to get here, so I don't think that there's going to be anybody coming up behind me. I knew everybody who was at the shelter was getting off on different trails before now. I don't know of anybody coming here. And then I'm really close to being outside of the Smokies. I'm a mile from being out of the Smokies, which technically I'm already out. I came downhill. I got another 1,000 feet to go down tomorrow morning, but and then I'll officially be out of the Smokies. There's a hostel just about 3 miles away, and it's good. I'm not sure. I was gonna skip by it because I thought that would be a good idea, but they have beer and soda and food, and it's gonna be hard to skip past all that. So tomorrow might be a Nero day, even though I've only done 34 miles or something since my last 0 day, but who cares? Hostels are pretty cheap. If I can get out of there for 50 bucks and have a couple beers and stay the night and get a shower, then it's all good. And then Hot Springs is not far past that. So I'm cruising along. I'm doing good miles. My feet still hurt. My feet hurt really bad today because of course, more than 2,000 feet downhill, but 15 miles of downhill and rocks and scrambles, and so it was a tough day, even though it was all downhill. I had one climb of 700 feet, another one of like 500 feet, but those are pretty minimal compared to a lot of the climbs that you face on this trail. So all in all, I'm feeling really good. Again, I'm happy I got back on trail. 2 days ago, I almost bailed. I almost went home and said, I'm done with this and didn't want to be out here anymore. But like somebody told me, when you feel like you want to go home, wait 3 days and see if you still want to go home, and if you do, then go home. And it seems like anytime that happens, if you even spend a day or two, or just get back on trail, just get to the first shelter and get back out in the woods, and you're like, oh, this is why I'm out here. I'm not ready to go home, and I'm not ready to go home. I'm definitely gonna try and make it onto Hot Springs, which is, like I said, 35, 40 miles, something like that. And I'll probably do another 0 there, just because they have hot tubs and naturally fed hot springs, which, the name says it all. Who doesn't want to get in a naturally fed hot spring? So we'll see. All in all, like I said, it's going to be weird being here alone tonight, but I just ate dinner. I'm going to get some more water. The water source is pretty good here, and it's not very far from camp. We'll see if I end up needing this chain link fence tonight. We'll see if the bears show up. Other than that, it's a beautiful valley I'm in. The trail itself is up there behind me on that hill behind me, and and then of course I'm looking downhill over here. So all in all, it's a pretty nice spot, but it's that's about it. I'm just gonna get some water, and the sun will be down here in about an hour. And basically, when you're on the trail, when the sun goes down, you go to bed. But it's gonna be different to be alone after the last 4 shelters have been really, really full. I camped with a bunch of guys last night that were from all over the place. A lot from several different people from Ohio, a couple good different guys from Georgia, which is fun to have people around. But it's also good. I'll probably get a good night's sleep. There won't be anybody snoring in here tonight, so that'll be a plus. All in all, Appalachian Trail is a wonderful thing. Everybody should do it. See ya.